Hey, what's up guys? This is Animatony from Hitmation with my first voice recorded tutorial, and I hope to give you as much information as I can so that you can be assisted in any of your future modelings of objects like a dining ware or kitchenware like this that I have made right here. I have made it with just simple planes, with just one simple plane that I extruded it to make this chairs and a table that was a cube. And yeah, and I also cleaned this margarita glass that I just thought of while I was making this set. And I just thought, hell, hey, why can't I just give some life to the picture, It just can't be a dining table with no chairs or food on it. So let me just kick in and put in a margarita glass. So yeah, and the glass has got this effect that I'm very proud of, that I came up with is for myself. The fading effect that we usually see on many margarita glasses, the fading of the paint. Like, as you can see from the middle here, it's dark blue, and as it goes up it fades out, and as the stem, as it goes down to the stand, it fades out. So I'm going to give a quick tutorial on that margarita glass, or separately from this one, as this one might be time consuming a bit, but if I finish quickly I'll be glad to show you how to make one of these. So yeah, so here's a different picture. These are three different pictures composed differently. This one has got plenty of light. As you can see under the table there's fewer shadows, and the shadows are a bit hard. And as for this one, they are, yeah, the shadows are a bit soft. As you can see, they are much widely spread, and under the table there's much darkness and shadow. And here's the source of the light that that we can see right here. And there's a warm yellow lamp that I've put at the back here, and a cold blue lamp that I put right over here. That, as you can see, the reflection from this chair, and over here the blue and the yellow over here. And this one I've added a vignette. As you can see, the picture is mostly focused on the center here where the glasses are. So yeah, let's just get into it and start blending. I'm gonna go into cycles, animation mode. I really enjoy working with this system. It really does me quite well. And let's make this front view, and I'm going to activate my screencast key so you can see what's going on my keyboard as I work. I'm going to pull this down and close this, as this is going to be unnecessary till later on. Let's zoom this in and zoom that in again. Delete the cube and set plane. I'm gonna try working fast so I won't bore you with much detail, and now it kind of gets boring just watching me just do the same thing over and over again. So I'm gonna put cuts here. I'm gonna put 7 of them, right? And there we go. And I'm gonna go to face mode over here, and I'm gonna select these faces, this one and this one. So I have 4 in the middle. Is it? 4 in the middle. No, let's put yeah, let's do it 3 in the middle, like so, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the back, like so. So it looks more like a chair. So I've extruded it, and I'm gonna pull it up. Let's say 1.2. Let's see how long those feet are. Quite short. Yeah, quite short. Let's just go with one more, like Okay, let's go with 0.2 here. Okay. Alright, so now let's put in the cuts. So I'm gonna switch off my background view of these widths. I'm gonna put cuts over here, and I'm gonna raise it up 0.6. Yep, -6. Same as this one. -6. 6. -6. Damn it, I haven't selected anything here. Okay, -6. -6. Let's select these faces and delete. Select face, delete face. Let's go to these other ones right over here. Select, delete. I'm gonna try erase with time. Let's see how much I can do this, how fast I can do this. So I want to select this, as you can see, this bottom part of this vert. Okay, so yeah, let's just do it on this angle, the side view. So I want to say that bottom angle, that bottom vert, and this bottom vert, and I'm going to say emerge at the first. Wait, sorry. What happened here? Okay, yeah, now I remember. My bad. I was too quick there. I was supposed to extrude these x 0.7. Extrude face that. Extrude scale x 0.7. Okay. This one extrude scale x 0.7. Same as this one. Extrude scale x 0.7. There we go. So now let me see if I delete this. Oh wait, let me extrude that again, so that when I delete that face, let me experiment here a bit. Make face and delete it. So now I'm gonna select this vert right here, then I'm gonna select this one right over here, and I'm gonna try and merge them and see what happens. What happens here? Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. Definitely not what I wanted. No, that just won't work. Okay, can always kill it this way. Select that edge, make face there. Select U, F, face there. U and U, face there. Go under and zoom in. Oh wait, let's not zoom in yet. Let's select a point and let's zoom inside. U and U. It's gonna be U and U. Face there. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Yeah. Not so bad. Same with you guys over here. Extrude, delete face. So I'm gonna try and make this chair have what can I say? Have a few faces. And few vertices. So it will be low poly. I'm trying to teach myself practice or make it a habit of making low poly models, you know, so that it's much more faster to work with and experiment with, you know. It's very difficult to experiment and work with high poly objects. The calculations of the machine and so forth are just a bit costly. It kind of limits you from making what you really are trying to achieve. It's quite different from, but if you have a stronger machine, like higher GPUs, well, you can always go ahead. But as for me, I want to maximize it as much as I can, what I can make. Okay, so there. So now it's just gonna do the same thing here, but I'm just gonna extrude, and I'm gonna scale it on the y-axis this time, and it's gonna be 0.7 on the y-axis. There's a face here, extrude it. Okay, for you to see. Okay, that's the face there. Extrude it, scale it down on the y-axis, 0.7, and we're gonna make another face. Then we're gonna delete that face. Okay, same as this one. Did you make another face? I'm sure I made another face. Yep, there is another face right over there. Okay, now make this face, extrude it, scale it to 0.7 on the y-axis. On the y-axis. Extrude it, then delete that face. Same as this one. Extrude, scale y 0.7. Extrude again, delete face. Righty. Now time to join these make faces. Ooh la la. Face here. The okay. Face. Let's have a zoom in much closer. I like to work with what I can see. Okay, wait, what happened here? Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, wait, let me try and kill up this there's this edge that I don't want. Sure, there's another one here also. Yep. Try clearing one of these edges. Okay. So I've just realized that I seem to have duplicated more faces than I thought. But it's not going to be a big deal. However, and I think it's just that part. I'm sure so. Okay, now to these parts. Okay, this one is already made. It's quite cool. Already done. Let's start at the bottom bit. Okay, let's rotate. Select this bottom 4 also, and let's make a face. I think there's a duplicate right over here. There's a duplicate on this one too. Yeah, anyways, let's not complicate things. Let's just try and make things simple as they are. simple as they are. Okay, now we're getting somewhere here. We are getting somewhere. Face. Okay, now that's the base of our chair. What the heck is happening here? Okay, zoom out. Yeah, so unfortunate I don't have a mouse. I know it would be much more greater to be working on the desktop right now than on my laps. Okay, now to make the back part of the chair, so I'm just gonna extrude this. I'm gonna click this one also. I'm gonna extrude it. Wait. Okay. Alright. So now what's gonna happen here? I'm gonna go into side view, and I'm going to zoom in. No, wait, I'm not gonna zoom in. Yep, I don't wanna zoom in on that view. I wanna select this part. I'm gonna raise it up till this part right over there. Yep. Now I've been using this reference point, this line over here on this grid. That's the reference point that I've been using. Now I'm going to tilt it back a bit, like so. I'm going to scale it on the y-axis, and I'm going to make it something like a 0.6, and let's say 0.5. Yep, 0.5 will do the job. Let's make these faces. Ooh la la. Scale it up. Let's say 0.2. No, 0.3. Say 0.3. Now 0.3 is too high. 0.25. How's that? Yep, I think that will do. 0.25. Extrude. Scale. 0.2. Whoa. What happened here? 0.2. 25. Thank you. Okay. Okay, now you can see there are some edges right here that are not supposed to be there. Just gonna delete them simply by X and I. Okay. Okay. Now to join this part, just gonna use the same method that I used to join delete that and delete that also. You're gonna come to vertex mode. Vertex mode. If if and another if. Okay, so now that's that. Now let's put a loop cut right there, and another loop cut right over here. That'll be good. Another loop cut right over there, So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into proportional edit by pressing my O on my number pad, so I lift up all of this at the same time. Let's go like 0.3. Okay. Now what I want to do is I'm going to not camera mode. I'm going to make this a bit much balanced. I'm going to make this a bit much more balanced right over here. Okay, yeah, this one and this one. Raise it down. Wait, proportionate is still on. Let's press the number O and okay. Use my let's turn this on. Use my circle. Let's press my circle. Put it down to there. Okay, there. I'm gonna pull this, all of this down at the same time. Okay, all this at the same time. Up to there. There. Now it has this type of shape that I want. Now let's just switch off this. I don't want to see what's behind. Really want to work with what's in front. Now I'm gonna pull this into like there. Yeah, they will be fine. I'm gonna click this one and this one. Go into my side view, and it's gonna follow it to there. Let's push this a bit more. Okay. Now there's a part of a cushion that's gonna go on the head as the headrest. Is it big enough? Yeah, well, it's big enough. It doesn't have to be too big. Okay, now to make our cushion that we're gonna put our okay, let's first delete this bottom part. Okay, what I'm gonna do is just select these and select faces and delete them. Okay, now we're left with our own simple chair. Okay, now let's go into vertex mode and click all these verts. And nope, that won't work. That just won't cut it right over here. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Okay, let's use it like this way. Because I seem to be selecting some vertices that I don't even want to be associated with. Okay. Oops. Okay, now that seemed to be a bit sorted out, but I think I made another mistake somewhere here. One of these vertices is not lining quite well. This vertex, okay, and this one also. Can I make a face? Okay, I can make a face. Now let's separate that face. Object mode, face, image. Now let's cut this face. Okay. cut it again. Just cutting it randomly is, you know, it's a seat, so it doesn't really need to be even. The more random, the much more realistic it can be. It can seem to be, I mean, yeah, seem to be. Because as we know, a cushion cannot just be on a standstill. Like, okay, I'm using K just in case. Using K, then I'm just selecting enter. So now what I'm gonna do here is lift this foot. Just gonna play around with this, you know. Just give it a little randomness in lifting of these foots. Doesn't have to be that even, but as usual, the center must be a bit higher than the rest, and these mustn't be very slopey. The gradient must be a bit reasonable. Okay. So now we have our cushion. Now to put some style at the back here. Style at the back here. Let's say Shift S, cursor to selected, right? I'm gonna add in a cylinder. Hello cylinder, how are you? How you doing? I'm gonna raise that. And I'm going to press L to do my land select. Okay. Now here I'm going to need to zoom in here. Okay, so now I can see I need to sink this in. Okay, so now I can resize it a little bit more. Okay, sink it more in. So now I'm going to rotate it. Obviously it's going to rotate on the, okay, let's not say obviously, rotate it on the x-axis, bit more, then sink it more, move it to the edge here. Okay, move it to the edge. Now I'm going to need to select this front face. Zoom out. Okay, seems to be a bit taller than expected. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to resize it. Resize. Let's just go 0.5. 0.5 will do the trick. Wow, I can't even select anything here. Then select duplicate, put one in the middle, duplicate another one and put it right over here. Now I'm going to need to rotate this one to just give it a random design, you know. So I'm going to hit rotate X 180 and there we go. How you doing? Yep, we're doing quite well. Let's see at the back here. Yep, that's quite okay. That's quite impressive. I mean, there we have our seat, our nice chair. Nice chair. Now I'm just gonna smooth it. Smooth this one again. No, wait, this one. Smooth. Okay, so now I think this thing has okay, now I need to, it's now time to materialize this chair of ours. Chair needs to be materialized. Material, say chair. Oh yeah, hey, forgot to save this. let's rename it table and cheese. Alright, so we're gonna rename that chair, and this one's gonna be cushion. Alrighty. Okay, my time is moving. Let's just wrap this up. Okay, that's the chair. The cushion is done. Chair is gonna be okay. I'm gonna leave down a link below of the material that I'm going to append that you can use. Where are you? Materials. Okay. Is this? How is this one? Let's see this one. Nah, this one won't just cut it. Wrong. Where are you? Okay, this one. This one is the one that I used. Yep, there we go. So I'm gonna leave you this link with the wood material, so you can explore it a bit much more. I'm just gonna show you a quick work around with okay, let's put let's say Shift C and put a plane in here, so we can have a ground plane. Let's extrude it, let's say okay, like so. Okay, so now let's give this ground a material. Okay, wait, let's subdivide the ground. Edit mode, subdivide. Let's put plenty cuts right here. No, gosh, okay, let's subdivide again. Subdivide again. Oops. Subdivide everything here. Okay, now I think I'm gonna have a big trouble with that, with this setting. This is how I make my floors. I think I should just have a pre-made floor that I can just always import when I am nearly done, because this is not appetizing at all. Not at all. Okay, nope. I think I should have used the circle select here. I think it would be even much wiser. Okay, something went wrong here. I selected the wrong line. Okay, so now I'm going to add in another color. I'm going to name it, I'm going to put it as black. Okay, black, and I'm going to assign that color. Assign, save. Okay, so in our rendered mode, okay, not much light, not that much light. Let's go back. Not much light. Okay, to come out of that, use nodes 1000. How's that? Let's see now. Okay, it's much more lit. So as I was saying, this leather part mustn't be so soft and smooth. So So what I'm gonna do is, and it mustn't be so diffuse, so matte-like. It needs to have some gloss, you know, it's a bit shiny. So I want to add in a mix shader right over here. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my machine, it's slowing down. I need in a glossy shader. Okay, and I'm gonna mix it here, but I'm gonna reduce. I'm gonna reduce doesn't need to be too. Okay, that will do with my leather. Now to put in some noise texture. Where are you? There we go. Okay. You know what's making my machine drag right here? I just don't understand what's going on. Okay, so that's that for the leather texture. Maybe this is too bumpy, is it? So we reduce the scale. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, that will do. Now to go back to my 3D view, and let's make in the table. Oh, we can make in a cushion for the headrest, you know. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get out of edit mode, camera view. Edit. Let's hide this and hide these. And we're gonna assign this leather, but you need to select new texture first, then select this material, then cushion, then assign. Then it's gonna have a cushion right over there on the head part. Right. Now to make the, okay, we need to let's just subdivide that cushion. Okay, that's our chair right there. Move it back. Now to make ourselves the table. No, it won't take me much time. Let's move these things to layer 2. Shift C, add in a cube. Okay, let's get some order right here. Can't see what's going on. Okay. So we're going to the side view. Okay, scale on the z-axis. Okay, scale on the y-axis. Okay, scale on the x-axis now. Oops, scale X. I'm gonna scale it while holding the control button. Let's see, where are my other chair? Okay, where are my chairs? Have a test. Chair, move to layer 1. How many will fit here? Okay, no, that's just not cool. Scale it down. Okay, there we go. Move it back. so now that's our table. That's gonna be our table, I mean. Raise it up to here, go under it, go into edit mode, select that face, and let's cut it. Yeah, let's just cut it. Let's cut it with my knife tool. Let me subdivide it. I think that's a bit much more better calculations than to work with the scope of the eye. Was that is terrible. Very, very terrible. Should have just done this earlier on. Now the rest of the faces, when I just delete them. Oops. Gonna have to unlock that one and that one. Okay, seems we're just gonna have to unlock this. Yeah, that will just do the trick. Okay, now let's just delete. Okay, now is that a wise decision? No, not a wise decision. Not a pretty wise decision. Let's have a deal with the edges. Oh no, wait, let's do it this way. Let's leave the inner faces and remove them later on. I mean the outer faces. Okay, now let's delete faces. Dissolve faces, I mean. Okay. So we're just gonna deal with you later on. You, and you come here. I want you to go down to there. Median point. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna go something like 0.5. Yeah, something like 0.5 will work. Okay, that's done. The table's already done. I know the table didn't take me much time. Let's cut off bevel to go yeah. Then I'm just gonna have to subdivide it. Thank you. Oops. That's a wrong application. You need to apply one thing first. Okay, so my bevel, I think I'm gonna go with 4 bevels. Okay, 4, and I'm gonna apply it. Then I'm gonna apply this one. Then I'm gonna add my surface, my smooth, I mean. Smooth. Repeat twice. Apply. Okay. Okay, that's that done. Let's bring up the chairs and just duplicate them. Control J, join them, and this one just move into layer 1. Okay, so now we get this chair. Now to arrange it. It's just gonna be quite simple. Okay, that's too close to the table foot. Duplicate that, and okay, and I'm gonna mirror these. Duplicate. I'm gonna mirror them again along the Y. Okay, wait, that just didn't go well. Okay, duplicate. Okay, what the heck is going on here? Okay, there we go. Stroking the wrong keys. Okay, now I'm gonna push them back like so. Rotate. Where's my camera here? Okay. Duplicate. Let's rotate it. Okay. Okay, so this one is just gonna be a simple 6-piece. Drag it, sit. I'm just gonna go with this one to makes it all fit in. I'm gonna just use the same material as the chairs for this one. Alrighty. Now let's check it out. How does it look? Okay, here we go. So let me just I am not satisfied with how the table is. The table just needs to be, anyway, x-axis slightly 1.2, no, 1.15. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now let's just smoothen these chairs. Apply a smooth modifier. Apply smooth. I think I should have just done this before I duplicated it. It would have saved me much more labor. Yeah, so that's how it is, roughly. It looks quite nice, and it's perfect. Yeah, for just a tutorial, I think it's good. I think you just get the idea. So you just need to deal with the lighting, and you'll be done. We'll give a tutorial on how to make. Let's make some proper lights here. I'm not digging that. I am not digging that lamp right over there. It's not giving me enough light that I need in my scene. So I'm just gonna make this one. I hope it's gonna do me well. I surely hope so, because these lamps, okay, let's give it a warmish color, yellow. Give it a 5. No, not 55, a 5. You know what, let's make it a 10. I'm sure 10 will do good. Let's rotate it on the Z. Okay, so now let's go back into the camera. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Brighter color. Make things better on my videos or my modeling. Anyway, you just want it to be done. And as to reduce the noise on this image, you can always come here and put the square samples. And let me show you. And also, yeah, before I forget, I need to enable these settings. Okay, let's put them on 2048 because I hate noise. Noise has been one of the most persistent things that I've been trying to remove for time. Okay, so this is my end result. I ended up reducing my samples from square since I was rendering with the render button, so I put 150 right here. So that's why you can see there's still some noise. Yep, but the more high you go, and especially if you put square samples, you barely see any noise here. Or as you can see in this scene, there are no fireflies also. And I just like the finish of the chair, like these divisions over here. It's just like a nice design, like pieces of wood being stuck together by the glue. It's just a good finish. So I'm just encouraging you to just put more time into it, and you can adjust some of the settings, improve, deprove, you know, just make it interesting for you. So yeah, I'm very sorry to have kept you so much glued onto this. I hope to meet you on my next tutorial on making the margarita glass. Yeah, that will be fun, and it will be quicker than this one. Thanks, and check you later.